And slate. Okay, it's 2019 and New Year's resolutions and all that stuff, and this year I decided that I'm going to invest more in this channel and you know, try to upload more frequently, because I always have a lot of fun when I make a video, but I don't always have the time to do it. So this year I'm gonna dedicate myself, or made a promise to myself to invest in the channel basically. And to start things off, in this video, we're going to test this. This is the GoPro Hero 7 with, in this case, with the Rode Video Micro attached. But I want to test two microphones for vlogging purposes if you do want to use the Hero 7 as a vlogging camera. Because of its amazing stabilization, that the hyper smooth, as they call it, is so good that it really makes this a really good choice for people who are starting out to vlog with. So I decided to make this video, as I said before, using two mics, the Rode Video Micro and the Rode Video Mic Pro. Obviously, oh, this is not the new one, this is the older one. But obviously this is a lot bigger and bulkier, but it does have a lot more features which can help in different circumstances while you're vlogging. So I thought it would be to make an interesting test to see which microphone, not to see which microphone is better, just to see how they perform, because they're both pretty good microphones. Obviously the Rode Video Micro, this one, has the advantage that it doesn't need any extra battery, not extra battery, any battery at all, any power. It gets the power from the camera. The Rode Video Mic Pro does, not Micro, Mic Pro does need power. It has a little battery here that gives it power. But as I said before, it also has a lot more features. Anyway, the video is going to be about these tests. I'm going to do tests indoor and I'm going to do tests outdoor. In the indoor tests, I'm going to go through, be a little bit more thorough. The distance should be something like this, but I'll let you know while I'm doing the tests. But I'll definitely test, because the Rode Video Mic Pro has three settings, which is -10 dB, 0 dB, and +20 dB. Because it has these three settings, we're going to test to see which setting is best, at a vlogging distance, because -10 is going to be a little bit lower, 0 is going to be something in between, and +20 should be pretty loud. So that's it, guys. Stick around and watch the tests and decide which microphone you would like to buy to use with your GoPro Hero 7 Black. Okay, so now I'm holding the GoPro Hero 7. This is a recording on the GoPro, obviously, and on it I have the Rode Video Micro, which doesn't require any battery. It's smaller, it's more compact, it's probably the best choice, aesthetically at least, and in terms of weight load, payload, whatever I want to say there, about the weight, about the size mostly. But this is the microphone, this is how it sounds indoors. I don't want to move around too much because my house is kind of dark, a little bit dark, so I'm going to sit here where I have my light shining on me, and you guys can hear the sound as it goes inside the GoPro. And yeah, so that's basically it. So now I'm going to switch to the GoPro, not GoPro, the Rode Video Mic Pro. Okay, so now we're using the Rode Video Mic Pro, and obviously this microphone requires, a battery, and has a battery inside. You have, a little 8-volt battery, whatever it's called, little square ones. So it needs that to run, and it has three settings, that as I mentioned before, the 0 dB, -10, and +20 dB. Right now I'm at 0, which seems to be like the neutral zone, so I'm testing that out, see how it sounds. I have no idea, because I have to hear it when I put it on computer. And this is how I sound, yeah. Okay, so now we're at -10, and this is how I sound at -10. I'm pretty close to the mic because it extends a little bit further out from the GoPro itself. Hopefully I sound good as well, probably a little lower than before, but this is how I sound. Okay, now I should be sounding really high, or higher at least than before, because I'm +20, and the microphone is at exactly the same distance as before with the previous two settings, and this is how moi sounds like. I hope you like it. I probably speak a little lower, and you can listen to me speak lower, and my voice is sexy because the microphone is right there and it's probably picking up everything. Well, it really depends on the preamps of the GoPro Hero 7. I have no idea how it works, but yeah, I hope this is recording. It is. Thank God, all this trouble recording and then nothing. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, guys, this is it. I'm gonna head outside and do some more testing for you boys, okay? Let's go outside and see the differences between these two mics when there is noise around. Okay, so here we are outside. Right now I'm using the Rode Video Micro, and it's not that windy, but it sure is noisy. A lot of construction sites around here and traffic, well, a little bit of traffic anyway. So this is a test of the Rode Video Micro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And this has been the Rode Video Micro outside with the GoPro Hero 7. Okay, let's switch to the Rode Video Mic Pro. Okay, so here we are with the Rode Video Mic Pro. I was gonna say micro, but it's a Mic Pro. It's a big one. In this test, I'm not gonna bother doing the other settings because I already did that test inside, so you can pretty much tell that the best setting is the 0 dB, not the -10, not the +10. Obviously, depending on what you're doing, but you know, for this kind of vlogging distance, the 0 dB seems to be the obvious choice. So this is a test. Traffic, not really about traffic again, but a little bit of sound, you know, construction sites, because I'm basically in the same spot. So so you guys can tell what's going on. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This has been the Rode Video Mic Pro on the GoPro Hero 7 Black. Stick around, gentlemen, for, I don't know for what, but just stick around. Okay, so this is another test I want to do while I'm doing all these tests with the sound, which is I want to see if I can find my keys first. But I want to see how good it does in low light. I know it's terrible, but I heard they fixed some firmware stuff with the firmware. I mean, they fixed the stabilization problems in low light. So this is a little bit of low light, so I suppose it's a good test. Going up the stairs and reaching for my door. Gladly, I live on the first floor, so I really need an elevator and stuff like that. So yeah, getting in. Whew. Okay, so here we are. Home and safe and sound, they say. Okay, little extra test in this wonderful video for you. See you in a little bit. And there it is, guys, the tests. I've been outside, I've been inside, I've done all the tests. I've counted to 20 a few times. Just, you know, I did that so you guys can hear the differences between the microphones. Honestly, what I think is the Rode Video Micro is a very, very solid choice. It's all around great microphone. You don't need a battery. It's basically plug and play. So it's obviously, you know, a better choice, especially because it's so small and tiny and so compact, and it really is a good choice. It will be my choice to vlog with, but the Rode Video Mic Pro does have its benefits. Obviously, if it's a very, very crowded, not crowded, but very loud environment, you can always set it to -10. You'll be able to control. If you're at a distance from your camera, you can set it to +20. It'll probably pick up. The GoPro has a pretty decent audio limiter, so you don't worry about the sound clipping or anything, as you could probably tell when I did the +20 test on this baby. So it's a good choice. It really depends, you know. This microphone can be stripped down. Obviously I have the dead cat on it, so it makes it much bulkier, a little harder to hide the foam, the little dead cat from the shot. But if you use something like linear, you'll probably be able to do that. What I did was I mounted the microphone a little further back so it wouldn't really be as less intrusive as possible on the shot. But there's always workarounds. You can always cut. Some people cut out the little foam so make it, you know, as clean as possible so it doesn't get in the shot. So that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you do check out my other stuff. I'll be uploading regularly, as I said earlier. And I do hope that you subscribe and we can become friends. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very much, gentlemen, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And Slate.